here, the sole snow event on the calendar and one much loved by the drivers in the World Rally Championship and fans around the world. The event got underway in Karlstad on Thursday evening, but the forests are where the event comes alive. Day one takes the drivers of the Ford World Rally team into the neighbouring country of Norway. The stages here have more snow than the ones in Sweden and will prove a happy hunting ground for the boys in blue. For Petter Solberg, the opening stage may well be a bit nerve-wracking as he passes by his home. His family are out in force to support him and the atmosphere is electric. It was on stage 3 where Jari-Matti Latvala came through to take the lead of the rally, with Solberg in second position. However, a spin on stage 4 would drop Solberg down to 5th. The battle of the Finns was now on, Jari-Matti against former teammate Mikko Hirvonen. Hirvonen took the lead after stage 5, but there was just 2.9 seconds between them. At the 15-minute remote service break in Kongsvinger, Jari-Matti's co-driver Mika Anttila tells us all about their morning in the forests.
We lose a lot of time if we hit the snowbanks and that basically slows the car down. So it's okay, but not completely happy.
The battle for the lead continued throughout the afternoon, and on stage 8 Latvala reclaimed the top spot. Petter and Chris set the fastest time on the final stage of the day at Torsby, finishing the day back in podium position in 3rd place. Day 2 and the fight would be based entirely on Swedish soil today. Jari-Matti and Mika's lead over Hirvonen is 16.8 seconds. Petter and Chris are keen to put pressure on Hirvonen as they are just 18.6 seconds behind. But there's also the threat from Mads Osberg in 4th position. One thing's for sure, the spectators will get to witness some serious action today. The temperatures out on the stage is first thing in the morning, -7. After 4 stages, Jari-Matti extends his lead over Hirvonen and Petter holds 3rd position. The battle at the front of the field is intense, with Latvala and Hirvonen trading tenths of seconds across the stages. After the afternoon 4, Jari-Matti and Mika had extended the lead further to 23 seconds. Solberg remained in 3rd at the end of day 2.
For sure, Mikko will attack tomorrow in the first stage. He will try to see what is my speed, and so there is no chance to back off anything. You have to keep going and push as much as you can, as I have done today.
Yeah, obviously this morning I didn't have the speed at all, and but Jari was a little bit stiffer than me in the setup. In some areas and a little bit softer on the other side, so I follow his setup and it worked better. He's still faster overall today on the stages, but I was pushing very hard and tried my best, and it was very tricky and difficult conditions today compared with what I was used to.
84 kilometres on ice and snow-strewn stages remained. There had been an overnight dusting of snow and the early morning temperature was -12. Jari-Matti and Mika got off to a great start, setting the fastest time on the opening 2 stages. Their lead now at 35 seconds.
I mean, I've got my fingers crossed. There's 3 stages to go now, and it's you know, it's a comfortable lead for Jari, but he's got to keep the pressure, keep the momentum going, and just make sure that he brings the car over the finish line.
Petter and Chris had a real fight on their hands though. Mads Osberg was now knocking on the door of 3rd position after slashing the time between them in half after 3 stages. The difference between Solberg in 3rd and Osberg in 4th was just 4.9 seconds.
It's tricky, and Matt is going very well. His performance has been absolutely fantastic this morning. I know how hard we're going, and you know, between the two of us, we're setting, you know, the quickest times all morning. You know, he's first and we're second, and we're pushing a bit harder than everybody else. But hey, it's very important for Ford that we finish 3rd, and we'll not give up.
The pressure was certainly still on. The first stage out of service saw Jari-Matti and Petter pick up punctures. Jari-Matti lost over 25 seconds but still retained the lead. However, Hirvonen was only 8 seconds behind now. Petter dropped down to 4th position. The final 2 stages would be tense for the whole team. But in true Jari-Matti and Mika style, they came through to secure the 6th win of their career, and the first this year for Ford. Petter and Chris secured 4th place and are now 3rd in the driver's standings.
I never so relieved as I'm now.
Talk about making it hard work.
This was a bit too hard victory to take. Almost my heart stopped.
I feel very, very relieved. It's like a big stone has dropped from my heart. Of course, winning the rally is just a fantastic thing. But on the other hand, just having a puncher and almost losing the victory 2 days before the rally put me on the completely new situation where I've never been ever before, and I had to just find from myself speed, but also keep the car on the road. But I'm really, really happy I managed to do it.
Every win's special, but the way that Jari's delivered this victory here, you know, basically led from start to finish, totally dominated the rally. Yeah, after Monte Carlo, then it's a great early season boost for him.
Yeah, along with the win here this weekend, that's a very significant result for the Ford M-Sport partnership. It's a partnership that's been going now for 14 years, and to reach the milestone of 50 wins and being on the podium together is really special for us.
Huge congratulations, well done.
Thank you.